How's it going, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Man right here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. Today we are rocking out with this rental code team that was featured on Jean's channel. Yeah, I'm pretty much this rental code is an Palkia team that's tries and it doesn't look like it has to rely on Trick Room, but Trick Room is definitely like your big play option. You know, that's your speed control. I'll leave Jeans' link and the video of him using this team down in the description down below. Before I get into some battles and stuff, I want to let you guys know that Series 8 has not been the kindest to me. So what my plan here is to make 2 videos with rental codes. Let me reword that. I'm going to be making videos until the end of the month with rental code teams. Each rental code will have 2 videos, is what I was trying to say before. But they all will have 2 videos, and this is the way I kind of get to learn different playing styles of the meta. At the end of the month, I'm going to be... Hopefully, I'll have a team ready to go in for March. And then we'll have a better time, I guess. Because right now, I am struggling. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what the plan was a little bit, you know. But hey, I mean, you guys still come here for quality battles and stuff, and I didn't want to give you guys some bad battles, you know. I want you guys to actually try and learn something from this, you know. If anything, you guys can all laugh at me too. That's all fine. That don't hurt my feelings none at all. But you know, rocking out with another Palkia team with this for this episode. Next episode will be the same Palkia team, and then from there, if you guys have any rental codes that you guys have created that you guys think are really good teams, let me know in the comments, you know, and I'll definitely give them a shot. Looking at our opponent's team, he's got that Zacian Lapras core with the Incineroar, Togekiss, Urshifu, and Rillaboom. Okay. What can we do here? This Landers is Choice Scarf. Pretty cool mod. Do we want to lead it? Yes and no, right? I mean, I do and I don't. I'm assuming this Palkia is telepathy ability. I'm not 100% though. I ain't looked at it. It is pressure. Okay. Okay. I think the best thing then for us to do is lead Comfey Palkia. Comfey will help set up our weakness policy into our Palkia this way. It's pretty cool. And then I think we're gonna have to try and hope for Trick Room, right? Trick Room looks like we need it, so we can go Amoonguss. And let's go Lando. Yeah, I like that in the back. That gives us earthquake coverage and all that against our opponent's team and stuff. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get some W's. I hate going on a losing streak though, because it just kind of makes you feel like, man, maybe it's not the team, maybe it's just me or something. And it kind of is me, you know. I mean, I'm the one that's pushing the buttons. It's not really the team's fault, but you know, I mean, if it's a close battle, you're just like, okay, good game, you know. But hey, lately I've been playing and I've been getting like 3-0'd or something, you know, 2-0'd, and it didn't feel close at all. So hopefully, playing with this team, hopefully we can change that just a little bit. Okay. So we definitely could expect that. Follow me. Do we want to Dynamax though? Or do we even want to set up our... We don't necessarily want to set up a weakness policy yet, do we? I think we want to just try and get rid of the Togekiss. So why not Trick Room and Ice Beam right now. Hopefully we don't take too much damage. Behemoth Blade into our Comfey, but we have that Berry to take that. I still don't know what the calcs are on this. We barely live. Woohoo! We barely live. We won't live that Deagling though. Ooh, and they do have to Palkia. That's rough. But our weakness policy is proc now though, so that's good. Okay. Now we get that Ice Beam off. Togekiss is gone. Okay. Let's see, we can go into Landorus and go for EQ. We could do that. That also lowers the attack on that Zacian, so that could be really good. We can Dynamax and Max Guard EQ, and then we should be rocking and rolling, you know? We'll see who you got. You got Lapras. Don't necessarily think we want to EQ then, because what's stopping him from going for Protect or something, you know? Okay, so Rock Slide. You'll do some damage to that Lapras, but now I'm worried about that Lapras being weakness policy. That Zacian's gonna be the biggest problem too. Let's go ahead and fly. Yeah, we'll fly into Lapras. And I think we're gonna have to Dynamax anyway. Dynamax, and let's go for Max Guard. He's more than likely going to be Dynamaxing that Lapras, right? That's why I didn't want to go for a Rock Slide, because... And the reason I'm wanting to Max Guard right here is basically because I want to see what he's wanting to be doing. I don't want really to take a Behemoth Blade either. Behemoth Blade could do a lot of damage, right? Probably not, though, because we do resist it. We'll see what happens. He didn't Dynamax, so that's good. Oh, he went for the Landorus slot. Fantastic. Okay. So what we can do, for sure. I mean, now you know he's going to Wormwind into that Lapras, right? But should, if he's not going to Dynamax it, it should knock it out, right? We're at +2. And if we don't knock it out, I'm sure our fly follow-up will not. Well, our fly, and then we will knock him out with a Wormwind. He may knock Landorus out with the Behemoth Blade, if that's what he's wanting to go for. He may go into Palkia, I don't know. We'll see. If he had Freeze Dry, that's where we would be in big trouble, though. If he's Freeze Dry Lapras. He is Dynamaxing that Lapras, so that could be rough. Okay. Okay, Zacian goes for Protect though. That's nice. That's huge actually. Get that fly damage. That's pretty good damage. Followed by a Max Wormwind. How much are we talking about? How much are we doing? That's awesome damage. And then we get that attack drop on that Zacian as well. That's awesome. Okay. Resonance will come out. Probably hitting the Landorus. Alright. Knowing that we got the Zacian down to like a -1 though. He's definitely less threatening. The Lapras is almost KO'd. Okay. I'm not feeling too bad about this yet. You know, I mean, we got Amoonguss. And I don't think we have any affecting terrains that could stop my Spore right now. So I think we're okay. What we want to do, I think what we want to do is Rage Powder. Right, Rage Powder. And then Max Wormwind the Lapras, right? Or do we want to get damage onto the Zacian? If we can go ahead and get rid of that Zacian, I think we'll be in a better spot, right? I don't know, he'd be in at -1 at the moment. We can get him down to a -2. I think the right play is actually go for Wormwind into the Lapras slot, because he ain't going to be doing much damage, and Palkia will move before the Lapras. Unless the Lapras decides to max guard. And then the Zacian is actually going to be switching. Okay. For Urshifu. So we're going to have a -1 Urshifu. So that's not too bad. Okay, so you do max guard. So, okay, neutral Urshifu. Still not too bad though, right? We do end our Dynamax, but... Okay, so... do we Rage Powder again? I said we could Giga Drain. We could get away with Giga Drain, couldn't we? Ah, no, because he's got the Aurora Veil up. If we can go for Spore, though. Spore, and then... That's a tough one. I think we have to go for Rage Powder. Rage Powder, Spatial Ran into the Palkia. Or into the Lapras. You gotta get rid of the Lapras right now, and he could be switching it out for Zacian, which he doesn't. Okay. Alright, Wicked Blow. Okay. Crit into Amoonguss. We should still take that. Yes. Okay. Spatial Ran. Get the KO onto Lapras, which I think is huge. Alright. Alright. Looks like we're doing alright though. We're in a decent spot. Definitely could be feeling better, but we still have our restricted alive. That's the biggest thing, you know. Palkia is super good. Alright, so that is going to be at +1 though. One of these scenarios where I kind of wish we had Protect on Palkia over Trick Room, but I understand why we have it the way it is. Actually, is the play to go for Rage Powder and Trick Room. I think it is. Because if we do that and we somehow can keep... if Palkia stays alive, then we might be alright. So let's go for that Rage Powder. Behemoth Blade will come out. Hopefully that won't be enough to knock out Amoonguss. Come on, buddy, live. Ah, no. Yeah. And then Wicked Blow into Palkia. That's probably game. Yeah. Good game to our opponent. Tough times, you know what I'm saying? But we'll definitely get one or two more battles in before this episode's over. So hopefully we can redeem ourselves. But yeah. Corby, good game. Hopefully we can, like I said, hopefully I can redeem myself. This is what I was talking about though. Having a tough time with, I mean, this to me I would consider a better team than what I was running, and I'm still having a hard time with it. But I mean, I think this is something. This is a meta game or a series of that I feel like not my weakest. Because I mean, I've never really played with the restricted Pokemon before, so definitely learning a little bit from what other teams can provide will be nice, because I don't know, just this metagame just does not feel the same. Like VGC 2020 and VGC at the very beginning of VGC 2021, I felt like I was actually understanding the metagame a lot. But with this restricted mod format, the metagame has shifted so fast too, so I'm having a hard time adjusting. Let's go Palkia, Liepard. Let's take a Moongus, because I'm going to try and do my best to guarantee a Trick Room this turn, or for turn 1, and then from there we're going to try and win. That's basically the plan. Just win. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This is actually one of my first times running Liepard as well, so learning how to run this Pokemon as well as Palkia as well. Palkia is not the first time I've run it on the channel actually, but I'm still fairly noobish with it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, from what I remember, this Liepard has Focus Sash, so we should almost be able to get our Tailwind up, no problem. I think Liepard is considered faster than Whimsicott as well, so I think we should be fine. Actually going for a no guard and a copycat kind of play. We'll see what happens though. Like I said, I mean he's switching Whimsicott out anyway, so that's fantastic. Going into Incineroar, which is a good mon, but I'm a Palkia man. He might be trying to go for like a Moonblast or something. If he doesn't know that Palkia gets Trick Room, I can definitely see him trying to target Palkia with that Tapu Fini at this point in the game. But at the same time, we'll see what happens. We'll see. So yeah, we get our No Guard Trick Room combo, right? All right. Yeah, we pulled it off. That's awesome. Alright, what is Tapu Fini wanting to go for? Calm Mind. Ooh, this Tapu Fini's stacking up on us. Definitely gonna have to figure out how to take that, to take him out. We don't want him to be around. We could definitely go for Max Geyser though into that Incen, right? Is that what we want to do? And then I think what we just snarl the Tapu Fini until he decides to take Liepard out. Let's see, if he goes into our Palkia with his Tapu Fini, if we live, I know we're pretty bulky. If we live, we get a weakness policy proc, so we'll see what happens. Palkia is pretty bulky. So yeah, we'll get that Max Geyser off for sure. Bye-bye Incineroar. That feels kind of nice, taking Incineroar out. Liepard will probably be moving last, and that's fine. We get a Snarl off. There's a Starfall. If you're going into Liepard, which you're not, you're going to Palkia. We take that like a champion. I mean, we still have half health, you know? But at the end of this turn, you're not going to be able to do that much damage to us next turn because of our Snarl that we're setting up right now. So that's good for us. So it depends on who he brings out. Because I hate to leave this Tapu Fini unchecked. But I definitely don't really have a way to hit him really hard at the moment. He actually did a little bit over half. So definitely go for Max Hailstorm. And then I have no problem going for Snarl again. If we can knock out 2 Mons on this board, and then he knock out my Palkia, fantastic. You know what I'm saying? We can find a way to deal with that Tapu Fini, hopefully in the late game. Alright, hanging on with a Focus Sash, which is no problem because you'll be ticked out at the end of this turn. Go for Max Starfall. Like I said, you're probably going to KO Palkia. That's fine. Palkia did what I needed him to do, and that was set up Trick Room. Now you get rid of Palkia, which has done already plenty of work for us. Get the Snarl off, we get KO on your Whimsicott, which the hell would have done. But the biggest reason why we went for Snarl is just to get the special attack drop on that Tapu Fini. Okay. Amoonguss, Tapu Fini's still got 1 turn. If we go into Amoonguss, it's not going to be too well because he's going to go for like a Ice move, or even the Starfall will do over half to our Amoonguss. Plus the terrain that's up right now, I cannot put anything to sleep with it, so might as well go with Metagross. He goes with Zacian. Okay. Okay. Definitely need to be trying to get rid of that Zacian then, right? We go for Meteor Mash. And I don't think Foul Play would be doing all that much. But what's that Tapu Fini at? Is he at neutral? Or he should be at -1. How many more turns of Trick Room too? I should have looked. Got 2 turns of Trick Room. Let's just go for Foul Play into that Zacian. I think -1 Tapu Fini is definitely not as threatening. Zacian just goes for Protect. Aw, man. Good play. So he's just going to be getting free damage. Maybe a Starfall into our Tapu, or into our Liepard. Okay. So that's a little rough. But, to tell you the honest truth, his terrain should be almost ending here soon anyway. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. We definitely threaten the Tapu Fini somewhat with our Amoonguss. Tapu Fini also isn't the most powerful thing at the moment, so it's because our Metagross does wall it pretty well. How many more turns of Misty Terrain's only got 1? Okay. So I think it's definitely a Meteor Mash into that. Do we want to double? Well, we're not going to be doing much damage to Zacian if we do double with our Amoonguss, but just having some nice little chip on it wouldn't be the end of the world, huh? Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, get some nice little chip. That's decent, dude. That's not bad for a chip damage. Meteor Mash coming out. Do we get the attack boost? We do not. He goes for Heal Post, though, into his own Zacian. Okay, so he's kind of like a supportive. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Okay. Alright, Amoonguss, you gotta live. That's close, though. That's too close for comfort. Yeah, I was actually really expecting... Which, I mean... Never ran a calc with Amoonguss versus Zacian, but... Man, you really want to take that a little bit better. Okay. Let's see... Go ahead and start going for EQs. Because you can almost assume the Mungus is going to go down. Maybe redirect the attack to the Amoonguss, and then you can start going for EQs, and that might be better off. Let's see if he goes for Calm Mind, then this man is good, man. Okay, he goes for Muddy Water. Amoonguss actually hangs on, so I was going for EQ, probably end up KOing our own Amoonguss more so than anything, and it really didn't put us in a good spot at all. Not at all. Yeah, this is tough. Very, 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 very tough. Okay, we'll just go for the EQ. If we can get rid of the Zacian, I think we're okay. Close combat. Followed by a Muddy Water, we're probably not going to be living. He goes for Heal Pulse. Did we get a break? Because we might be able to KO the Zacian here. Oh, we don't quite pick up the KO though. And then the Zacian's just going to go for another close combat. We can go for Bullet Punch. It might be our only out. And then hope that Metagross is a Assault Vest can land us a chance to live. Or he miss all in all. Heal Post. Hey. Alright, alright. We're at 20 HP. Can we pull this back? Can we pull this off? The answer should be no. We shouldn't be able to do this, but come on. Miss your Muddy Water. Miss. Oh, man. Assault Vest didn't save us either. Man, okay. You gained to our opponent, David. Great game. Yeah, we'll do one more battle. Hopefully, I'm going to be trying to do a little bit more practice battles with this team tonight. And so our next episode, maybe I can get some more wins with it instead of all these losses. But this is what I'm saying. You know, like, I'm just having a tough time in the metagame so far. But I'm not downing this team, you know. I think a lot of it is probably my playing style is just not... I'm definitely a hyper offensive kind of player, and I gotta learn to be more patient and defensive play, you know, and it's something I need to learn. So I'm welcoming this, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna not struggle with this format. So definitely gonna learn. Hopefully you guys will stick around. Hopefully you guys will subscribe too if you guys are watching this and be like, man, this guy sucks, you know. Well, check out some of my other content that I've uploaded onto this channel back with Series 7 and stuff. I was pushing almost top 200 pretty consistently. So I hope you guys will bear with me. Hopefully I'll be able to pull this losing streak off. You know, hopefully I won't be losing too many more games. Trainer has been found. Hopefully we can get this last win. Hopefully that'll be fantastic. Rank 7,000. You know, I mean, he's probably looking at me like, okay, this is an easy game. We got this. You know, and he might be right. It might be an easy game for him. One thing I do wish this Palkia did have was is to have Earth Power or something on it versus Hellstorm. I know why it's there. Though, you know, I mean, you want to definitely throw off, like, the Zapdos right here, you know, you definitely want to go for Hellstorm against it. That Landorus Hellstorm, you know, I see it. I know why it's there, but it still makes a lot of games tough. We can go Amoonguss. I want to try Amoonguss Cafe. Lead. Try and set up our own Trick Room that way, or do we want to try and set Trick Room up with Palkia? We go Palkia, Comfey. Set Trick Room turn 1. We could ally switch or do something. And then grow from there. You know, I think that might be a play we could do. Who to have in the back? Definitely Amoonguss. And let's go Metagross and let's lock in Fastly. I do like Amoonguss in this situation because we're able to put the Zapdos asleep no matter what. If he's in Trick Room, we're putting him asleep. You know, even if we're out of Trick Room, if you don't knock me out, we can put you asleep because, I mean, you're not going to be you're never in a terrain, you know, so you're flying. The same with Landorus, we can always put him asleep. Same with Rotom as well, like his whole team, 3 of his mons, I just named off. We could easily put asleep. Alright, Dialga. Dialga versus Palkia, the epic showdown. Both wanting to probably set up Trick Room. Do we actually want to set Trick Room up here then? If he's going to be setting Trick Room, I don't know if we want to. I think, well, honestly, we're just going to go for Max Wormwind into his own Dialga. We go for a Draining Kiss into our Palkia and see what happens, you know? Okay, so he Dynamaxes. And then we're going to be Dynamaxing as well. Makes me think if he's faster at a Alpha of Dynamax, you know, maybe we should have went for Trick Room. I don't know. Hopefully we can live a Max Wormwind for this Dialga. That's the biggest thing. I know Palkia is pretty bulky, especially when it Dynamaxes, but you know, it's just one of those things. It's like, hopefully we can still live it though, because it's going to be super effective. Could have went for an ally switch too, and that would have been nice. We'll see though. Did a lot to ourselves with that Draining Kiss though. Let's see what happens. Ally switch. Okay, so that's a dead Rotom if we get our attack off. So that's good. Max Quake. Okay, fantastic. That definitely won't pick up no KO. Okay, we'll play that game. Bye-bye, Rotom. Bye-bye, Rotom. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Alright, so that feels good. Getting an early lead feels fantastic, actually. Tapu Fini. Yeah, this is where I kind of wish we had something like a Max Quake or something on this Palkia, because with Tapu Fini, we can't touch it. You know, I mean, Tapu Fini just walls Palkia for days, and we can't really do much about it. We'll try and go into the Dialga though. Let's go for Trick Room. Yeah, I like Trick Room play. I like that option. See what happens. You go for Moonblast. You're probably doubling to our Palkia right here, aren't you? Max Wormwind into Comfey. Okay, so he was expecting the ally switch. He's reading way too hard on us, man. Which is good. Because guess what? We're going to ally switch this next turn. Just to say ha ha ha. Which, I mean, if you've seen how much our attack did, it literally did no damage. So, I'm not feeling too good about that. Hailstorm. It's not going to do that much damage either. No, we'll be better off going for a Wormwind. Let's go for that ally switch, like I said. Showing them that we do have ally switch. Kind of getting his head a little bit, you know. And then we get this nice little Max Wormwind off. Doing like, we're not doing the most damage. That's something with this format that I don't like, I guess. It's like a lot of times when you go for these big power plays in Series 7, you know, you be doing over half damage to your opponent. And this, no, you're going for that big play. Yeah, you do maybe 1/5 of their health. It's not very, very rewarding when you go against these big legendaries. And granted, if you go for those big attacks, then it is. But it's just tough. Okay, so, and this is where I wish I had Earth Power. At this point, let's just go into Amoonguss. We'll see if hopefully I'm not throwing here by going for Amoonguss, because I just now realized I cannot go for Spore because of the misty terrain that's on the field. Amoonguss is at full health too. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking with that full heal. Of course he's at full health. Okay. Moonblast will come out into our Amoonguss. Okay. Won't do that much damage. Okay, we're good. We're still alive. Let's go for Draining Kiss. Is going to be literally doing no damage. At this point, I think you do go for full healing now. You full heal the Amoonguss and go for Sludge Bomb into the Tapu Fini. Get some damage out. Let's see how much this does. It's not bad damage. That to me feels a little bit more rewarding. Alright, so you knock out our Comfey, that's fine. Yeah, I really think we need Earth Power on the Palkia. And this is one thing why I want to go for these rental codes. Seeing what we need. Saying, okay, we definitely need, if I want to run a Palkia team, hey, I definitely need Earth Power on Palkia. I don't really like the ice attack, but we'll still play with it. Because it's good. It's great for learning. We can definitely learn. Yeah, definitely. We'll do that kind of play. Kind of get to ignore the Diallo because he doesn't do much damage on this board. So yeah, double into that Fini for sure. I feel like it's still the right play. He goes for Earth Power. I forgot all about that. And then now dimensions are back to normal. Looks like Misty Terrain is over with though, so that's fantastic. Yeah, we're definitely going back to Palkia. And Amoonguss, let's go ahead and Spore. Let's see if we can get that Spore on that Tapu Fini. Definitely, I think if I can make a comeback, if we gotta put everything to sleep, that might be our play. That might be how we win. Our opponent right now is thinking, crap, I might have to switch my Tapu Fini out. Which I don't know if they do or not. No, they just go for Moonblast into the Amoonguss. Amoonguss will take that pretty decently. Aurora Time. Also into the Amoonguss. Well, there you go. That might just be game. That could be just game right there. Granted, now the Diallo cannot move for a turn. But what can we do to punish him? You know what I'm saying? We can go for a Spatial Ren, but that didn't do much damage last time. I think right now, if we go for the Trick Room, he's more than likely gonna be moon blasting into our Palkia anyway. To me, I think this is pretty much game. Man, cannot get a win no matter what. Man, that's tough. Okay. Hey, we do get the attack raise, but now that the oh, you have a berry too. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay. With the earth power though, you're gonna pretty much take out our Metagross. Let's just see if we can take out Tapu Fini from this range with a +1 attack. I doubt it. Yeah, we don't. Mighty Water will connect. And GG. Good game to all 3 of my opponents. Yeah. Like I said though, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any rental codes that you guys want me to try and use. If you guys have any tips too, maybe I'm playing, I don't know if I'm playing necessarily wrong, but I'm definitely not doing something right. Taking some big L's all the time. But let me know in the comments on what I can do to improve my game. For sure, this is definitely one of those tough meta games. Until next time, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.